serve, bottom left corner of your screen will run away. Patrick will set up. First swing on the outside. Blocked at the net. Invitational 3-1. Here's Berkeley Whaley swinging into the net. To the toss. Nice cover by the Barrel. Swing under the net. That's going to be a hitting error by Megan Heffron. Stefanski swing on the outside. Gets the top right corner of the screen. Looked like wasn't going to get enough, but Stefanski gets the kill. 4 straight points for the Tars. Watch how to dive in to see that serve. Nice save by Jackson. Back set over to Sawyer. Gets down, bottom right corner of the screen. Gets it on to serve for the Tars. Almost left violation. Should have been called. Play continues. Severo. Long. There was a touch. On the outside. Played by Jackson. Welsh will pass on the backside. Stefanski off the hands of Whaley. Goes in the scores table. Stefanski gets the kick. Back on the backside. Berkeley Whaley. Nice did by Upper Jackson. Prochaska sets up Severo with the roll shot. Nice did by Tampa. Joust at the net. Severo gets it there. Tampa keeps it alive. Free ball sent back over by Whaley. Stefanski. Jackson will go backside to Stefanski. Flapped at the net. Tampa sends it back over. Tars looking for a lift violation. No call made. They'll go back to Severo on the long rally. It'll be a point for the Tars. It'll be a net violation. Tars had the moments in early on in set number 1. But then the Spartans just really took over the set, won the first set, and really got themselves in cruise control in sets 2 and set 3.
Right, there were 1 or 2 errors that Rollins made, and that's all Tampa needed to solidify their win.
Spartans hit as a team 367 on the match. Rollins hit 051. Berkeley Whaley 14 kills. Where's Elizabeth 10 kills. Reese Severo led the way for Rollins with 11 kills. Christina, your thoughts? Final thoughts on the match before we let you sign off and we kick it over to Spencer to get his thoughts.
I thought the Tars did really well starting off each match, or each set, but I think toward the middle when they started making little errors, they see that Libero digging everything, gets a little frightened, a little scared, and then just crumble, as Tampa seems to do for most teams.
And the thing about this Rollins team, they had themselves some moments. You mentioned Severo with the 11 kills, but the back row play, that's something that you mentioned so much, Christina. It seemed like every time the Tars had a chance to make a play, they weren't covering the blocks. They weren't up enough. They were too far back sometimes. It wasn't that symmetry in relation to the players trying to block the attack and the player trying to cover the block. And as a result, you saw a lot of points Tampa got off of those partial blocks going in that pocket where that defender usually would be.
Well, I feel like the Rollins team is really close. They seem to be meshing well together, but they have to know where everyone is on the court compared to everyone else.
Yeah, but it's going to be interesting to see what adjustments Coach Cindy Stone makes between now and Friday as the Tars will go on the road to take on Nova South Vista. Christina, thank you so much. Let's bring Spencer Mumford in, get his thoughts on this matchup as Rollins loses in 3 sets to the number 1 ranked team in the nation. And you saw it for those of you watching on RollinsSports.com. Tampa looking strong towards the middle of set 1, closing out 25-21 and all the way taking it in set 2 and set 3. Spencer, you saw the match right next to me and Christina. We mentioned the back row defense of the Tars and really the effort of the back row, not what Coach Cindy Snow is usually expecting, especially at the end of especially in those last 2 sets. Then Tampa was really able to capitalize and got themselves to sweep.
You know, it's a learning process. There's 9 freshmen on this Rollins Tars team, and it's a learning process. It's going to be a learning process, especially when their first conference game of your college career is against the number 1 team in the nation. And I counted, there's 9 girls on Tampa's team that didn't even take off their jackets. So it's not like they were deep, but the girls that they had in their rotation were extremely strong.
And we mentioned Tampa with only playing 7-8 players. Berkeley Whaley had a slow start, had 7 kills in the second set. She ends up with 14 kills. Marissa Lisenby, 10 kills. Ali Leginis, who didn't even start, ends up one kill short of double figures. She had 9 kills. Kaylee Patrick really controlling the offense. 40 kills, 7 digs. Also had some nice kills, had 3 kills as well. And I feel she did a better job than April Jackson and Mary Ellen Pohl, really controlling her offense, and as a result, you saw the hitting numbers of Tampa hitting over 380 for Chris Kadnack and his team.
Yeah, it did seem as if their setter put their hitters in a little bit more of a better stance to hit more consistently than our setters did. But, I thought that Jess Wilson played really well tonight. I wish they kind of would have explored her a little bit more, and she went 4 for 9, and I thought that maybe they should have went to her a little bit more, but it's a learning process. It's gonna hurt. That was a tough one to watch, especially because of how well we played the first set. You know what I mean? And then the momentum just kind of went downhill, and then you could kind of see the demeanor, and I think in our players' faces and body language. So as a coach, Victor, how do you control that? How do you control that demeanor coming out of the locker room? It seemed as if we played really well the first up to about 12 points, and then it just kind of slipped away.
It's one of those things as a coach, Spencer, where you have to reset the game. Trying to say, okay, it's a new set. Everything's back to zero again, and try and build from there. Kind of goes back to how they had to come back versus Cal U in the Vulcan Invitational last weekend. You had a bad set. Okay, let's build off this set. You win that set. Let's build off of what we did wrong from the previous set and build off from there. Tonight, Tampa made the better adjustments as opposed to Rollins, and as a result, the Spartans get the win. We'll be back on the air here from inside Warden Arena on Saturday, October the 4th, as the Tars will take on the Fighting Knights of Lynn at 3:45 Eastern Time for our pre-match show. Next Rollins Volleyball broadcast will be Saturday afternoon in Miami Shores, taking on the Barry Buccaneers. That'll be a 3:45 post-game. Yours truly will have a call from Miami Shores on the Geico Tar Sports Network. So, for Christina Carosino, for Spencer Muffin, for Spencer Pop Productions, I'm Victor Anderson signing off. Spartans is proving why they're number one. They sweep the Tars in 3. We'll talk to you Saturday from Miami Shores. Until then, we say so long and go Tars.